Have you ever canceled plans, put your phone face down, and felt a tiny rush of happiness as you realized you don't have to go anywhere? The couch looks better than any party. The silence feels louder than any conversation. And when someone says, you should really go out more, you smile politely while already planning what you'll watch tonight. Maybe it's you, maybe it's someone you know. But here's the question hiding underneath all of that comfort. Why does staying at home feel so right to some people and almost unbearable to others? The answer is more psychological than it looks. For some people, staying home is where their real life happens. You'll notice it in the way your mind never really turns off. Even when you're lying still, your thoughts are busy, replaying conversations, imagining futures, questioning meanings. Home becomes a thinking space. Psychologically, these people tend to process deeply. The outside world moves too fast, too loud, too shallow. Being home protects their inner world, giving their thoughts room to breathe. If this sounds like you, staying in isn't avoidance, it's where your depth finally gets oxygen. Then there's the emotional recharger. You might actually enjoy socializing. You laugh, you listen, you show up. But afterward, you feel drained in a way sleep alone doesn't fix. Your nervous system needs quiet, not more input. Home becomes your charging dock. No expectations, no performance, just you returning to yourself. Psychologically, this often shows up in people who are emotionally sensitive and highly aware of others. Staying home is how they stay balanced. But not every reason is so gentle. Another type stays home because the outside world feels unsafe. Social anxiety, fear of being judged, the constant pressure to say the right thing, be interesting, be confident. At home, none of that exists. Nothing can go wrong if nothing happens. Psychologically, this is protection, but protection can quietly turn into limitation. What starts as comfort can become a way of shrinking life to avoid discomfort. Then there's the comfort keeper, the one who loves routines, familiar shows, familiar food, familiar silence. Change feels exhausting. And how is that showing up in your life right now? Uncertainty feels threatening. Maybe unpredictability hurt you once. Maybe chaos taught you to cling to control. Home becomes a carefully built bubble where you know how things will feel. This can be deeply soothing until growth knocks and you pretend you didn't hear it. But here's the twist most people miss. Loving staying at home isn't the problem. It's the reason behind it that matters. The same behavior can come from self-awareness or fear, from emotional intelligence or unresolved pain, from creativity or avoidance. Staying home can mean you know yourself well, or that you're hiding from something you don't want to face. Sometimes it's both. So the real question isn't, why don't you go out more? It's, what does home give you that the world doesn't? If this video felt like it was quietly describing you, you might want to stay here. Subscribe for more psychology that doesn't shout, but makes you think. Now ask yourself honestly, which type are you?